Oh my goodness, what an exciting week in the Swiftyverse. I have been trying to get a long video out all week, and Taylor just keeps changing things. I've had to re-record 10 times already, I swear. Today we are going to break all of the Easter eggs that have come to light since the announcement of Life of a Showgirl. Cover what we can expect out of this album based on the Easter eggs that she's given us thus far. So what can we expect from this album just based off of the Easter eggs that we've gotten and what we know about Taylor? We are ignoring any leaks. So if you happen to know that I'm wrong, please don't tell me yet.
One of the coolest Easter eggs is that fans who found that the color scheme for TS12 fits the Statue of Liberty oxidizing. So when you think about the Statue of Liberty, she is kind of one of America's showgirls, and she's up on this pedestal, and everyone can say anything they want about her, whether it's true or false, good or bad. They can just say what they want. And I think Taylor Swift has felt the same way as this person put up on this pedestal that anyone can say anything that they want about. And so I'm really excited about this potential metaphor between the Statue of Liberty and a showgirl, and maybe a little bit diving back into politics like she did with Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince or Only the Young.
Based on the color scheme, the ways that we've seen this motif and this idea coming through her work over the last several years, I'm expecting a lot of songs around the industry. I think her reclaiming her masters probably sealed that she felt like she could finish this album. And so she's going to talk about that. She's going to talk about the ways the industry has perceived her over the years. But I also think, based on the fact that we've gotten several different types of hearts, we've got the burning heart emoji, we've got the Cupid heart emoji. They've also been using the circle hearts. We've seen all sorts of hearts out of Taylor Nation. So I think she will also be talking about love. Both her relationship with Travis and that stable, happy, joyful relationship that she's in. But I'm hopeful that she'll also talk about friendship and family and potentially how being in the industry and being such a prominent figure has impacted her relationships with friends, family, loved ones. I believe that we will be seeing both a lot of things around relationship and love and a lot around how the industry has impacted her and what her career has been like. A bunch of our Easter eggs come from Taylor's fashion, and we have a few to go through, both things that are now revealed to be Easter eggs and things to note. One, in the New Heights podcast, she is wearing two repeats. She is wearing the same necklace that she wore when she went out to dinner on Jane Street in the pink dress recently, and she is also wearing a repeat skirt. So I think these are signs that we have been seeing some of the themes in Taylor's fashion that will tie to TS12. But exactly what fits and what the TS12 aesthetic is will clearly start to come to life now that we are very much in this new era. We also have some Easter eggs in Taylor's fashion that start to point out exactly how long this idea has been in Taylor's mind. So, a year from the announcement, August 12th, 2024, Taylor was out and about in London in this outfit. At the moment, there were a lot of us screaming, this has to be an Easter egg. This feels like such an intentional, messagey outfit because there is so much to it. And it was so different than what we usually see out of Taylor, but we couldn't tell what it was. Well, now we can see that exactly a year from when she made that announcement, she was signaling the colors of the album. We have the green and the orange of the album in this skirt suit. And then we also have the aesthetic, essentially, with the over-the-top too muchness of this outfit. To me, it screams showgirl. We also completed the look with the Tuesday bag. And of course, August 12th this year was a Tuesday. So that one's pretty neat. And then May of 24, she posted this carousel, which we also can now see is definitely an Easter egg for TS12, The Life of a Showgirl. What screams showgirl more than the I Can Do It with a Broken Heart set? And flashing a 12 there with the screen behind her and her 2. Definitely a TS12 Easter egg from May of 2024. So Taylor's been planning this for a long time, which means it's going to be great.
The stars also make so much more sense as an Easter egg now that we know that the title of the album is The Life of a Showgirl. Stars, showgirl, they go hand in hand. Sometimes they're almost used as synonyms for each other. And so all of the stars that they put throughout the End of the Eras tour, as well as that picture, You Look Happier, with it really emphasized the star in the background, as well as the orange we can see now is obviously an Easter egg. And then we can see that this idea was clearly on Taylor's mind for a long time, as aspects of the color scheme and the Showgirl ideas were seen throughout the Midnight's music videos, both in the Bejeweled music video as well as in Antihero, where we have the color scheme, and our Antihero Taylor does kind of give off a Showgirl vibe as well.
Be sure to like and subscribe and come back to see what we learn from the New Heights podcast. There's going to be so many Easter eggs in that podcast, and I will be breaking them all down later tomorrow, somewhere around there. Now we wait. I will, of course, be right back here breaking it down with you because it's going to be a huge moment in the Swiftyverse. So please give this video a like and please subscribe so that you don't miss any of the crazy drops that we learn. Let me know in the comments below what you're looking forward to and what you thought of the drama. What an exciting time to be a Swiftie. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk Taylor. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.